Guys, it's time for another Saturday unboxing. I have for you from Funko, Pop Retro Toys, 40 years of Transformers. This is Laserbeak. It is hard to make out, very, very dark. Even with the light turned on, I can't see Laserbeak very well. But you can see this cool box art. We'll take Laserbeak out so you can truly appreciate him out of the box. I was looking for Buzzsaw, which is the chase. I can't find anywhere that carries these Funko Pops, okay? I haven't found anything else. The only reason I have Laserbeak is because I pre-ordered through GameStop with the hopes of getting the chase of Buzzsaw. But you know what the problem with that was? So I pre-order. Nobody from GameStop calls me to tell me the pre-order is in. 2 weeks. It was supposed to be in, I don't know, a couple of days after I pre-ordered. It was close. I get no phone call. I call up and I'm like, hey, did my pre-order come in? Oh yeah, let me check. Okay, cool. Checks on pre-order for me. Now I'm not mean. I don't yell at people. It's not my jam. Okay. She's like, hey, yeah, it says that they came in and somebody tried to notify you. Well, that's what it says. So right there is the implication that they probably didn't try to notify me whatsoever. Said they tried to notify me and they left me a voicemail. My phone is on me 24/7. That phone never rang, never got a voicemail. I'm not mad at GameStop, okay, but just don't say, hey, I contacted this person and then don't contact them. I mean, that toy was sitting there. I paid cash for it, so it's not like they could have refunded to my card. I had to go down there even if I wanted to get a refund for it. So I go all the way down to GameStop, which for some reason I ordered at a mall that's about 45 minutes away from me instead of a local one. Whatever, I was down that way. I ordered it. I went back down, I picked it up. There's some cool shops down there. Box Lunch is down there. There's a Books A Million down there that has a lot of Funko Pops, even though they've had to move. That's a whole thing. I don't want to get into it. And there's a Hot Topic there, which I look really odd when I go into Hot Topic. But regardless, I go into Hot Topic, okay, looking for Funko Pops. I do the once-over of the GameStop while she's pulling out my pre-order. And it turns out they didn't get any other of these Funko Pops. They didn't get one. And the girl says to me, yeah, so here's the thing. With some of these things, when we pre-order, that's all they send us. I said, say what? She's like, yeah, you pre-ordered. So some things we don't get everything of, which I understand. Not everybody's going to get everything. She's like, so if you pre-ordered one, we got one. The way the guy made it sound like, oh yeah, you pre-order, and then when they come in, and if there's a chase, you're more likely to get the chase than somebody who just comes in and finds it on the shelf. Which I was like, oh cool, maybe there's not too many pre-orders, maybe I'll snake a chase out of the case. They didn't get a chase. They got one Laserbeak. That's it. They got the one Laserbeak that I ordered. I have not been able to find these anywhere else. I haven't seen them at Target. I haven't seen them at Walmart. I haven't seen them at any other GameStop, mind you. I haven't been to the one in Sarasota, so, maybe that one. Okay, I have seen them nowhere. So I don't know who got these Pops. I didn't see them at Books A Million. I did not see them at Box Lunch. I didn't see them at Hot Topic. I saw them nowhere, okay? Nobody had these. So if you found Buzzsaw by some miracle, hold on to it, because these were impossible, at least in my area, to find. All right, that's a rampage. That's a rant. That's a ranting rampage or a rampaging rant, whatever you want to call it. Let's get Laserbeak out of there and get a good look at him, because right now I can see the box art, and the box art looks cool. Guys, I had Soundwave, I had Laserbeak, I had Buzzsaw, I had Frenzy and Rumble, and I had Ravage. And I have Ravage. I had at least 5 cassettes with Soundwave. Okay, so I know the whole thing. I know Buzzsaw is just a repainted Laserbeak, or Laserbeak's a repainted Buzzsaw, whatever you want to call it, restickered. All right, that's the point of these. Okay, so when you get the chase, it's still cool. All right, let's get him out of there and see how he looks. Tirade over. All right, guys, so here's our Laserbeak. I'm going to try to get it under the light so you can see it. You can see, so if you're familiar with the Gen 1 toy, okay, first of all, his head is so big, he would never turn it into a cassette, but that's okay. It's a Funko, that's how it's supposed to look. But if you're familiar with the Gen 1 toys, okay, it was a little cassette, these wings folded out from the sides, the legs that you can kind of make out here under the light flip down, the beak and head come out from the front of the cassette and make like a snake-like or an S, to give him that bird-like appearance. Okay, and then these two little guns on the back is laser guns. Oh, plus he's got the Decepticon logo up there. That's cool. Can you rub it so it changes colors? No, it doesn't have that functionality. I'm just playing. But it's got the snap-on laser guns at the back, so it's super detailed on there. I love this thing. I am going to have to find Buzzsaw on the secondary market, unfortunately. So I'll be keeping an eye out for him. I mean, if I stumble across it somehow by some miracle out in the wild, yes, I will pick it up. Especially what were they, $13? If I can find it for $13, happy dance. But I have a feeling I'm going to be paying $20 to $30, and I don't want to, but I think that is what I'm going to have to do to feature him on the channel and to add him to my collection, because Buzzsaw and Laserbeak will not be sold from my collection. They will go up on the shelf. It's got to be can you repose them? No, I guess not. I don't like this pose. I mean, it's like a dive bomb pose, and that's kind of cool. I don't know, but I love the way it looks. It looks really good, super detailed. It looks like the cassette just in Funko Pop for, what's the word I'm looking for there? Funko Pop form? No, that's, whatever you want to call it, he's got the oversized head, beak, very, very cool. I love everything about this. Guys, let me know what you think of these down below. So what did we miss? What else was in this line? Hold on. Because I have seen, okay, so there's Optimus, Megatron. Okay, I've seen Optimus and Megatron 2-pack. I believe I saw them individually, but the 2-pack has them metallic, so maybe you want that. Laserbeak is there. The Chase is, of course, Buzzsaw. They don't list the Chase, but the Chase is Buzzsaw. Astro Train, a triple changer. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look great. I would have to see what it looks like in the box. And Blaster. Why Blaster? I mean, if you're going to come out with the cassettes, come out with Soundwave. Maybe they'll do another release of these, and we'll do Soundwave, and I'll just never see any of those. But I might still have my Soundwave around somewhere, but man, he's not in good shape, I can tell you that. Alright guys, I will see you next week with another super cool unboxing, another Funko, I do believe. It's time, guys. It's time for us to get ready for the Great Pumpkin. Stay tuned for next week, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.